Welcome back, Indie Game Fanatics, to our continuing Let's Play of Caribbean Legend. Today is the first day of where I am doubling the amount of time I'm spending playing Caribbean Legend. I finished up my last couple of recordings for the Bloodline yesterday, and I wasn't going to do this until January, but we've got half a month, and I've got nothing else planned right now, so this should give us extra time to dive into the game more and get through more of the content. So let's jump right back into it. So we're about to do the price of consumption. What do you wish, Senor? I am sorry. I am just... I'm sorry. Why are you so upset, my lady? Tears on such a beautiful face. What has happened? No, it's nothing, Senor. Thank you for your kindness, but I... Has someone offended you? Calm down, pretty one. Tell me everything. No, Senor. It's nothing. Forgive me for the lack of restraint. It's my brother. They say that he is dead, but I don't believe it. I don't know what to believe, but I feel it in my heart that he is in great trouble. And I don't have anyone but Angelo after our parents pass. I understand, but I ask you to calm down, please. What happened to your brother? Senior, please, don't get me wrong. But why would such a captain care about an ordinary, modest girl from the tavern? I don't even have anything to promise you for your help. Actually, you're right. Unselfishness is not for me. So be strong. We all lose relatives. Siesta la vie, as we say in France. A woman can always find a way to thank a man. Haha. That's not a good joke. Now, just stop crying and tell me about your problem. Senorita, are you not aware that our church teaches us to help one another? I'll try to help you if I'm able, of course. Are you kidding me? Do you really want to help me for free? Only a bad man wouldn't help a crying girl. Don't worry, I really want to help you. What exactly happened to Angelo? Very well, Senor. My brother, Oh, it's not easy for me to hold back tears. I'm sorry. We were really poor because of my, perhaps, lack of success at work, and Angelo started working with the local smugglers. He thought that his small fishing boat would make more money carrying something to avoid customs. Put simply, your brother became a criminal, right? No, Senor, you don't understand. He's not like that. He did it for me. To save me from making money on the side here. You know what I mean. We were in debt, and he did it for my honor and my soul. I do appreciate that this dialogue is very indirect about it. And then he was caught. It wasn't a big problem. I even borrowed more money to pay for his release, but they said that he died. They said who said? And why don't you believe them? He died in prison? Yes, when I brought money to pay for his release, the commandant told me that Angelo died of consumption. Just think, he arrived there in good health and died 2 weeks later, right in those chambers. They didn't even allow me to see the body. They said that they buried prisoners right by the bay, near the fort, to avoid an epidemic. An epidemic? Sounds quite plausible. So do you simply refuse to believe it, or is there a more serious reason? No. I know it sounds foolish, but I'm sure I would know if he had died. You see, Angelo was always strong, a real sailor. But there is one more thing. My grandpa died of consumption when I was a child, and he and old man had been fighting it for years. I know how it works. Consumption doesn't kill people in days, trust me. You've made me doubt as well. Something is very wrong here. I can't promise you anything, but I'll try and find out more. Even a simple promise is much more than I was counting on. You are so kind, Senor. I'll be waiting here. Oh, youth, so fickle in feelings. Would you kindly give me my hand back, beauty? I still need it. Very well, then. I'll go and have a look around. Aren't you just pleased with yourself, cat? Okay. So I'm assuming we gotta go to the Seen the commandant, yeah. The waitress at San Jose Tavern is desperate. She's convinced that her brother, who was thrown into local dungeons for smuggling, didn't die of illness, as she was told. He may still be in trouble, and I couldn't ignore the tears of such a beautiful girl, so I promised to help. It's odd that her brother died in just 2 weeks after being imprisoned. There's a chance the senior commandant is hiding something. I should also speak with the townsfolk about this strange epidemic. Sometimes, gossip is the best source of information.
Everything here is fair and square.
See if we can find a drunk to talk to.
Эй, детка, налей-ка еще и далеко не уходи.
Pour it
No.
on.
Nothing special to tell. Life is going on peacefully and quiet. Surprisingly quiet, I'll tell you.
Land has become very valuable in our day and age.
It's just about the treasure tales. Why does it still show an exclamation mark?
Excuse me, I've got to get to the saloon pronto.
Hard to find a decent captain these days. Most of them want us to be soldiers or slaves. Or both. Screw them. Hope you're different. Nothing interesting. Thing will be interesting when our supplies are run off. That's it.
After a dangerous voyage, there's nothing better than a good old welcoming shore.
Nadar, come a little closer.
Ah, at last, a worthy conquest.
Did I just get... Oh no, it's from the 224.
The whole creme de la creme of our society gathered round at the last governor's ball. Pirates are wreaking havoc. Products are getting more and more expensive.
My husband saw
and it's
us.
only going to get worse. You can trust me on that one.
It's weird that nobody seems to have more dialogue. Maybe I need to talk to her again? No. Alright, so the locals don't seem to want to tell me anything. Maybe I need to talk to the commandant first, and then I can talk to her. Where is the dungeon in this town? It's usually by the city gate. Here it is. No dialogue options. Maybe by the fort? Fort's not to the right. Let's try to the left. I think that way could have been towards the lighthouse.
Ensuring the safety of the town is a serious task.
Interesting. This is my first time trying to enter a Spanish fort.
Do you have something you need to discuss with me? All questions go to the officer.
See, I would think the dialogue would have something to do with here, but it doesn't. Oh, that's too high up. Weird. So I'm thinking either maybe the bartender knows something, or the guy I was talking to over drinks. He mentioned that everything was quiet in the first round. Maybe I have to give him a second round. Let's try getting drinks though first, or talking to the bartender.
Succulent food, refreshing beverage, and cozy bed at your service.
Alright, here we go. Of course it's the bartender. I've heard the consumption is running rampant in your fort. Do you think the epidemic will spread to the town? The commandant says there's no danger. Those who get too curious end up locked in the casements. I'm not one of them, sorry. Is that so? A tavern keeper with no desire to listen to rumors? That's something new. Perhaps the clinking of pesos will rekindle your curiosity. Silver is tempting, of course, but my own skin is worth more. Perhaps I could tell you about something else, senor? I'm actually always glad to talk, just start the conversation. So that's how the issue unfolds. Alright. In this purse are 3,000 pieces of 8, and we will have a nice little chat about the weather. Deal? Oh, you are persistent, senor. Just remember, this conversation never happened. Whispering. I've heard time and again that for a whole year now, that people have been wasting away in our prisons, dying of consumption. You can blame the authorities, you can blame God or the devil, but most of it is put down to ill fortune. This damned disease steals lives so quickly. Sometimes they'll put a perfectly healthy man in there, and in a week or two he's gone. Just like that. Shiver me timbers, a whole year you say? And what, nobody's taken it upon themselves to do anything about it? Who cares, senor? Who cares about prisoners? The scum of society, or so the great men in silk say? There was a physician who worked in the dungeons, tried to heal those poor souls. He didn't last long. It seems the illness claimed him too. The commandant doesn't let people in now, and our authorities pay no mind to such matters, especially when they have to pay less for prison rations. Interesting, but what is it about this disease that frightens you so much that, locked inside secure walls, we are whispering like nuns in the confessional? It's hard for me to tell you, but there was one fellow here. He was taken in for smuggling and was locked up for about half a year until his mates bought him out. Well, you know, they weighed out gold for whoever needed it. They paid as much as they were told and the fellow got out, but ever since then he's been quite mad. Crazier than a bilge rat? I suppose so. He was useless to his mates from then on, spending the whole day in here drinking himself to death. It seemed like he wanted to erase something from his mind. Every time he got drunk, he told stories about the consumption that takes people in silence. Those were his exact words. According to him, consumption is the worst thing that can happen to a man. A drunkard's ramblings, what of it? Nothing other than the fact that he got brave and started talking more and more, and then just like somebody slit his throat and tosses him in the gutter. And whoever did it and what for is all the same to me, raises his voice. Yes, the bays and reefs are really dangerous here, senor. You have to be careful when the storms come crashing in from Greater Antilles. Miss the weather gauge and you're gone. Have a nice rest, senor. Thanks for stopping by. Storms, right. Thank you. You too. Somebody slit the guy's throat? I didn't get much from the innkeeper, but he did confirm my suspicions. It seems that consumption has been killing men for a year, and no one cares, or perhaps they just pretend not to notice. I did pick up another clue. There was a smuggler who survived time in the dungeons, only to die later outside the prison. Perhaps I should speak with his associates. They might share some useful details.
I just can't recall who you are.
There are plenty of revelers here, and if you've got no business, sir, drink with or talk with them. This place is busy. Let's try again. I will pay you for your time and my curiosity. I need answers. You'll pay? Ha! My time is not cheap, sir. It costs 3,000 pesos plus this disgusting drink they mistakenly call rum. Deal. Now tell me about one of your own who spent half a year in the local prison and then passed away. What happened to him? I remember that, though I don't understand why you're interested in it. The kid really has gone mad behind those bars. He became a drunkard and was always rambling some nonsense about consumption that took people away and that nobody was safe from it. He said that this consumption had a name and you wouldn't even dare to say it out loud. If you do, it will come and take you too. Is it a ship? Is it literally that they just take them all and use them as, like, slave labor? All the prisoners? As, you know, consumption? What happened to him next? The story has an odd end, senor. At first, locals and sailors liked his tale. But eventually they grew fed up with it. That always happens with any fable. So they provoked him to say the name. The man was bucking and resisting, but couldn't bear the mockery and literally cried it out. Nobody felt anything special, candles didn't go out, but the poor soul was found dead the next morning behind the tavern with his throat cut open. I don't see any magic here. Tell me the name. I remember the name, but damn. I'm not going to say it out loud. There is something sinister in all of this. Don't you see that? Hey, pal. You received a wallet full of coins from me, remember? Would you kindly tell me the name? Oh, it won't end well, senor. Trust me. Lowering his voice, he said, Juan. Damn you, Juan. It's just an ordinary name. And it's quite popular here. Why is it so special? Don't know, but the man who said this name was killed. Trust my gut. Something is very wrong with the name. Is that all you wanted to know? I suppose so. You can buy yourself a drink. See you. Seems our reflection has a name. Juan. Whatever that means, it's clearly not just another sickness that claims lives in the prisons. I should ask the locals about this Juan.
I was sick, buddy.
He didn't have anything to tell me.
Buddy.
They say that Europe is going to explode again. New war is coming, and as always, common folk will be paying for it. Hope that it won't come here. We have enough problems of our own. A new war, huh?
Keep on going the way you were going.
Let's save. Yeah, I can't talk to them, and it's past nighttime. You have to sleep here to talk to the locals.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your service.
Tell me, does the name Juan mean anything to you? Juan, which one? There are a lot of them here. People usually have last names too, or at least a nickname. I was just thinking, maybe his nickname is Consumption. Have you ever heard that? Oh god, are you talking about that again? No thank you, god. I haven't heard, I swear. Now let's change the subject, please.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed.
Alright, so now I think I gotta talk to the people on the street.
I'm happy with everything here. How about you?
Is name wandering any bells? Are you kidding me? There are Chuzas and Juans in every colony. I see, apologies.
Tell me something intriguing, Captain. Tell me something intriguing, Captain.
I'm happy with everything here. How about you?
Pirates are wreaking havoc. Products are getting more and more expensive. Products are getting more and more expensive. And it's only going to get worse.
You'll find everything you need here. Hurry, hurry! Only today you can get 2 products for the price of 1.
Nadar, come a little closer.
Nothing new here. He still has a lot of nails. And harpoons. We'll buy them. Have to go... Okay, so I can only buy or move on.
People like me are what hold this town together. Remember that.
Alright, so nobody on the street seems to know. Let me try talking to her again to see if she'll have more info. No.
A good interest rate for a good customer.
Get rid of some stuff. When did I get a conquistador machete? Oh, that's one of the things that he gave me, that Aruba gave me. Never mind. It's pretty nice. 39 to 80 slash attack. What does my current weapon do? Higher low value damage for not much additional high end.
A good interest rate for a good customer.
I've been sitting on a bunch of these for a while now. Alright, so it didn't look like I could ask him. Actually, I didn't try.
Good interest rate for a good customer.
I don't know and I don't want to know. I don't recommend you find out either, and now you'll have to excuse me, but I have business to which I must return. I suppose you probably have business to attend to as well, so go away and see to it. It seems like the shopkeepers have more to say on this topic than the people on the street. I can't fast travel in this town, because it's a Spanish town, but I should be able to eventually find... Oh, god damn it. It's alright, we didn't progress any. It's just the night before we did that.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and
Still be on the same step, yeah. Ask the locals.
Alright, let's haggle a little bit.
I'd like to ask a favor. I'm willing to pay you handsomely. Should you agree? Competition. Normally I'd say yes, but I'm in the middle of something. Oh, come on, off it, Captain. I just had 2 wands in my store today and another one yesterday. What am I supposed to remember each one? Where else could I ask? The shipyard? If I could find it? Apparently this house has something to do with the price consumption, because it's the commandant's house, but I assume it's something later on in the storyline. Port office, might know.
I'm all ears.
That's all, Senior. Are you drunk or playing a stupid joke on me? Can you remember a surname or at least the name of his ship? This is a Spanish colony, for God's sakes. Do you know how many Juans we have running around here? I won't be able to help you without any details. The church?
Beati pauperes spiritu, quoniam ipsorum est regnum caelorum.
It does, my son. There are many parishioners in this town named Juan.
Hold up, Captain. What are you rushing off to?
I think I've already asked her. Alright. I need to find the shipyard. I think I've asked just about everywhere else. I think it's over here.
I'll be frank with you. I'm the finest goddamn shipwright around.
No, nothing at all. I've tried asking just about everybody in town. I've tried asking the drinkers.
Land has become very valuable in our day and age. Who are you?
Okay, that's just asking for trouble.
How about the game, man? Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your service. Pour it on!
A competent expert in anything, Justin Casares? Well, that didn't help.
Everything here is fair and square. The lucky man wins. So, whose street is it today? Everything here is fair and square. The lucky man wins.
I'm feeling a bit stuck. I'm not sure.
Tell me something intriguing, Captain.
So we checked the store, we checked the bank, we checked the port authority, we checked the shipyard, we checked the tavern, we checked the people on the street, including shopkeepers and 224s. I mean, I could check random houses, maybe, but I don't think like that's gonna be helpful. Maybe at the governor's manse, but I don't think that would be helpful. So either the fort or the prison would be the only other ones to really ask
So,
at.
what brings you to me, sir?
Can't ask the governor. You can try asking at the prison, maybe. This could be over here.
After a dangerous voyage, there's nothing better than the good old welcoming shore.
My husband saw us.
Come on in, have a seat, make yourself at home.
Nope. Can't talk to him about it.
Is there something you need? No? Then I'll be on my way.
Alright. I think I'm stuck on this. So...
Land has become very valuable in our day and age.
locals don't have an answer. They all give the exact same reply. Shopkeepers have the same answers. Bar people won't answer. Tavern keeper won't answer. Shop. Trying to think if there's anything I missed. She won't give us any more info because we don't have any more info.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your service.
I think I'm stuck. Alright. So the only...
Keep on going the way you were going.
I see a quick search online. It's suggesting that now I got asked the commandant.
Well, looky here. All right, empty your pockets.
Thank you for the free adder stone. Okay, so what I saw online was asking this for shop people. I did that. That didn't do anything. So another
Come on,
response
don't
said to
irritate.
actually go and talk to the commandant about Juan. So we're gonna try it. I tried earlier in the quest line. That didn't work. No. Nope. I don't know what else to do. Alright. So, since I'm doing longer episodes now, we've got time to kill. I'm just gonna go do other stuff, I guess. And if nobody has an answer for me... Actually, you know what? Because of the reset, I'm gonna re-ask a couple of these people. So remember, we asked some of the stores, they didn't have answers. But then we got into a fight.
Good interest rate for a good customer.
Alright, so that's the banker. 1 second. Making sure I'm asking all the people this says. Oh, here we go. I just needed to talk to the banker again. It's because I talked to him and then we talked to somebody else, I think, and then we had a fight. My guys started fighting because we got failed a deception check randomly. Excuse me, may I speak with you? To be honest, I'm in a hurry. What do you want? I overheard that you are asking around about a man named Juan and a disease in our prison. Indeed, I did. Could you explain yourself? Easy, easy, calm down. Don't touch your sword. We're on the same side here. I don't know why you would care about our problems, but this must be stopped. I cannot keep silent any longer. Keep silent about what? What do you know about consumption? I know a lot, if not everything, and I'll explain myself, but not here. Let's meet in the evening when the lights are out. I am a medical assistant, so I am allowed to leave the fort. We will meet beyond the town gates, and I will tell you everything. I beg you, stop asking questions before you attract their attention. If you haven't already, I have to go now. Remember, at night beyond the town gates. Alright, I'll be there. Hey, wait. Alright.
Keep on going the way you were going.
So we'll meet him out here at night. Might have to wait till later. We'll see. And where are my guys? I'm assuming me not having my officers with me is quest related, but I can't imagine why the other guy's taking so long to meet me. Wait till later. I might need to go out and back in of the town to proc the quest progress. I'm giving him time in case he's coming from elsewhere, but no. Alright. Let's go out of this zone. Back in. Will this proc him? No. Okay, let's head towards the fort. Will he meet me here? No. Now my guys are with me. Maybe I gotta wait till midnight. Haha.
questions go to the officer.
Had to wait till midnight. Thank God you are here. I hope you weren't followed. Why, you're too suspicious, perhaps even more than Senior Commandant's is. So you'd better get down to business. What do you know about Juan? My name is Sergio Saldo. I serve as a medical assistant at the fort and... Wait, did you hear that? Shit, we're not alone here. Who did you bring with you, scum? They spotted us. You take the dock and I'll take the other one. Damn it, they took the dock. I think I need to keep him alive. Yeah. Alright, we saved right after we talked to Sergio the first time.
Keep on going the way you were going.
Alright, switch to musket. Go outside of town. Rest till midnight. There he is.
All questions go to the officer.
Death becomes
Ah, I meant to slow down time. Alright, I gotta start with slow down time. There's too many guys for me to focus on. We kept him alive better, but I took the shot, musket shot to the back, and my first musket shot did shit for damage. I got really unlucky there. I think I was just too far away. Oh, wait.
Who are you?
the devil take me!
Stop trying to kill him. Alright, we did it. Put your sword away, it's over. You've seen for yourself now that they tried to kill me too. Well, it seems too sophisticated for foul play, so you were not with them? Where were we? You're a prison doctor, aren't you? Yes, I serve as the prison doctor. I studied medicine when I was young, and there are not many educated people here. That's why I know better than anyone what's going on in the prison. What's going on then? What about the prisoners? Do you know anything about them suddenly disappearing? Our commandant sells them like cattle to a slaver named Juan. He chooses those who won't be missed, paupers, sailors from random ships, and then they suddenly die of consumption. You can figure out the rest. That Juan is a human after all. What do you know about him? A bit. He used to do his dirty business in Morocco, along with Berber pirates. He likes to tell stories about those times when he pays us a visit. That was the place where he got his nickname, Consumption. Don't want to think about its origins. He comes here every month and takes all prisoners aboard. Consumption? And they accused me of being cynical. So that's why. That senior commandant of yours is a real jerk. Alright, so he just sells them into slavery. As I understand it, you need someone from among the missing prisoners. Otherwise, how would you know about this story, am I right? If so, you should hurry. Tonight is the last night this month. I have already signed the paper stating the death of 3 more people, and Juan will weigh anchor tomorrow before noon, when he receives them. What have you signed? I don't quite follow you. I had to do it, and I had been doing it for several months already. That is why I came here to stop this. Do you know how Dr. Pinero died? The one who had treated prisoners like before me? I believe I was told he died of consumption, did he not? So you were forced into it. That is logical, but why did no one contact the authorities regarding this matter? And who will believe this? I don't possess any proof, and those soldiers are supposed to guard the prisoners. They're being generously paid, so they wouldn't even care if they were selling people to the Caribs as a meal. Nobody gives a damn about prisoners, and that is an ace in the commandant's hand, but you can stop this, at least for some time, by eliminating Juan. As far as I understand, those men ashore were his, weren't they? How can I find him? You have probably caught someone's attention with your questions. I told you to be more careful, but that is not important now. I know nothing about Juan's ship, but prisoners are always sent to Galera Point, which is in the northern part of the island. I suppose the slaver ship should be nearby, and you might catch up with him. His messengers mentioned today that he was going to sail away tomorrow at noon. Thank you, Sergio. You are a true officer and a man of honor. I will weigh anchor right now, and I will find this filthy ship. You need to get back to the fort before they start looking for you. Good luck, Captain. Don't worry about me. The most important thing is to stop this, at least for a while. I wish you luck. My cannons are the best cure for sickness and wickedness. I swear that all prisoners will be ashore before dawn, and Juan's ship will rest on the seabed. Wait, where's the bodies? I want to loot them. Lame. I wanted to loot the bodies. Alright, so Officer Sergio Saldo has told me everything. Senior Command is indeed selling his prisoners, disguising their disappearances as death from consumption. Funnily enough, his trading partner goes by the name Consumption, Juan Consumption. His men tried to kill us both during our meeting. It seems I've lured their gang. Time to hunt down the rest of them and put an end to this. Sergio told me that Juan's ship will be sailing near Galera Point until midday. Looks like Angelo still has a chance to return home. Alright, so I got till midday today to catch up to them at Galera Point. Alright, and for anybody wondering, the issue I was having with figuring out who to talk to. At this phase, before meeting Sergio, there was 4 specific people I had to talk to for locals.
Go to the officer.
Oh, come on! No! No! Why did you guys pick now to pick a fight? Why? I did not mean to do that. Fuck. I drank one of my OP potions. Thankfully I have a few of them, but still. We still gonna be fighting? Yes. Now I gotta do the fight over again. Okay, but anyways, before what I was saying, before that stupidity just happened, there's 4 people that I needed to talk to. It was the bartender that I had to ask again, the storekeeper, the harbor master, and the banker about Juan. Once you talk to those 4, that's when Sergio would then approach you upon exiting the 4th one. So that's what I had to do. Alright, let's do this fight again. I was planning on leaving off anyways. I'm just annoyed because literally, like, the last guard that could stop me procced the 10% chance of failure there. So dumb. I should have saved after the fight, though, anyways. So that's on me.
Keep on going the way you were going.
Why the hell? Death becomes you. Ah, damnation.
Ah, I got to loot one of them. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I can loot them. I guess because I didn't take the time to read, their bodies didn't disappear. I don't know. Wait, what? I gotta wait till Sergio was out of the zone. Okay. I'm assuming Predator is who we're looking for? No, that can't be right. Why is there a pirate here called Predator? Unless that is him. So we're gonna have to head for Galerno, which is the northernmost point. Do we have a Trinidad map? No, I don't. Crap. We can enter here, though. No entry in the logbook. Oh, I fail if I leave that zone. Interesting. So I have to local sail to there in order to do this quest. Alright. So I'm going to save. It looks like Predator is who we need to fight, and we have to local sail to the northernmost point to get to Galerno Point, I believe it is, to take on Predator. But that is going to be for tomorrow. So we're going to do that big battle tomorrow, guys. Price consumption questline, overall not terrible, having to figure out who to talk to, except for that last phase where you gotta talk to those 4 specific shopkeepers, and then you proc Sergio to show up. It would be nice if the dialogue with, like, the townsfolk or something would hint to talking to, like, the different shopkeepers. Like, you go to one of those 4 and they tell you to go ask one of the other 3 or something like that. That would make it kind of clue you in or hint you towards that kind of dialogue. Otherwise, it's just a guessing game. Like, it's just a process of elimination. And because of that one proc of failed deception at one point, that's what messed me up and made me think I hadn't talked to all 4 of them. Or I had talked to all 4 of them. But I hadn't actually. I had talked to the banker, procced the deception check fail, and then talked to the other 3 and didn't talk to the banker again. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you again tomorrow.